Let's talk about a fruit older than most civilizations, the fig. This humble fruit has been growing wild since the dawn of humanity, quietly shaping our diets and cultures for thousands of years. Its story is as rich and layered as its sweet honeyed flesh. Humans were eating figs over 11,000 years ago, making it one of the first domesticated plants. Archaeologists have uncovered fig remnants in ancient settlements, suggesting that even before wheat or barley, people were tending fig trees, harvesting their fruit, and passing down their knowledge through generations. Figs aren't just food. They're a living link to our earliest ancestors. Imagine families gathering under the shade of fig trees, sharing stories and meals, just as people do today. The fig tree has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, quietly nourishing those who cared for it. Across cultures, figs became powerful symbols: abundance in Greece, peace in Turkey. In ancient Rome, they were considered sacred, and in India, the fig tree is still revered as a symbol of enlightenment and wisdom. The fig is woven into mythology, religion, and tradition. From sacred offerings in temples, to festive tables, at family gatherings, figs have always been more than just a fruit. They're a part of our collective story. Botanically, a fig is an inside-out flower, called a syconium, filled with tiny flowers and seeds. This unique structure makes figs unlike any other fruit, hiding a secret world within their soft skin. This unique structure means figs need a very specific pollinator, which we'll get to soon. The relationship between fig and wasp is one of nature's most fascinating partnerships, a delicate dance that has lasted for millions of years. Every bite of a fig connects us to ancient travelers, kings, and poets. Figs have graced royal banquets, sustained weary explorers, and inspired countless legends and works of art. The story of the fig is the story of humanity's journey from hunter-gatherers to farmers. As we learn to cultivate figs, we also learn to settle, build communities, and shape the world around us. And to see this story in action today, we have to visit the world's fig capital, Turkey. Here, ancient traditions blend with modern farming, and the fig remains at the heart of daily life. Here, the fig isn't just a fruit, it's a way of life. From bustling markets to family tables, the fig's legacy continues to thrive. Let's find out why this ancient fruit still captures our hearts and taste buds today. If figs had a capital, it would be Turkey. Turkey is the world's top fig producer and exporter, thanks to its perfect climate and centuries of expertise. The Aegean region's hot, dry summers and mild winters create ideal conditions for figs to thrive. Sandy, well-drained soils in places like the Büyük Menderes River Basin give fig trees everything they need. Legendary varieties like Saralop and Bursa Black flourish here, prized for their flavor and quality. This is more than farming, it's a partnership with nature. Turkish farmers have mastered the art of fig cultivation, building a global reputation on their land's unique gifts. When you taste a Turkish fig, you're tasting the result of generations of knowledge and the perfect environment. That's why Turkey reigns supreme in the world of figs. Great figs start with great foundations, soil, and genetics. The journey to a world-class fig begins long before the first fruit appears. It starts beneath the surface, in the richness of the earth and the wisdom of those who tend it. Turkish farmers select sandy loam soils and test for the ideal pH, between 6.0 and 7.5. This careful selection ensures the soil is loose enough for roots to breathe, yet rich enough to nourish the trees for decades. Soil testing is a ritual, repeated season after season, to maintain the perfect balance of nutrients and structure. Instead of seeds, they use cuttings from proven mother trees, ensuring every new tree is a genetic clone with the best traits. This method preserves the unique flavors and resilience of Turkey's legendary figs, passing down excellence from one generation to the next. Grafting is also common, combining a hardy rootstock with a top-quality fruit variety for resilience and productivity. This technique allows farmers to adapt to changing climates and soil conditions while still producing figs of exceptional quality. Planting happens in spring, with trees spaced 4 to 5 meters apart for sunlight and air circulation. Each sapling is carefully measured and placed, ensuring it has the space to thrive and the light to grow strong. This careful spacing prevents disease and gives roots room to grow. It's a simple step, but one that makes all the difference in the health and longevity of the orchard. Every step, from soil analysis to planting, is about setting the stage for healthy, productive trees. Farmers monitor moisture, adjust nutrients, and watch for any sign of trouble, always striving for perfection. It's a blend of tradition and science, honed over centuries. Generations of farmers share their knowledge, combining ancient wisdom with modern techniques to create the perfect environment for figs. The result? Orchards primed for world-class figs. Each tree stands as a testament to patience, care, and the pursuit of excellence. In Turkey, even the planting is an art form. Every movement is deliberate, every decision rooted in experience and respect for the land. That's how you grow legends. From the ground up, every detail matters. Next comes the most unusual partnership in agriculture, one that will surprise even seasoned farmers. The fig's secret weapon, the tiny fig wasp. Figs hide their flowers inside, so they rely on the Blastophaga psines wasp for pollination. The wasp's life begins inside a male fig, or capri fig. After mating, she collects pollen and seeks out a female fig. Squeezing through a tiny opening, she pollinates the internal flowers but can't lay eggs. Her journey ends inside the fig. The fig digests her, leaving no trace. Turkish farmers manage this process by growing caprafigs alongside edible figs. At the right time, they hang pollen-rich caprafigs in the orchards, ensuring wasps find their way to the female figs. This guarantees pollination and a harvest full of plump, seeded figs. It's a delicate, ancient partnership. Nature and farmer working together. Without the wasp, there's no fig as we know it. That's the magic behind every bite. Perfect figs need more than just good soil. They demand constant, attentive care throughout the year. Every stage of growth, from the first bud to the final fruit, relies on a careful balance of water, nutrients, and expert hands. In today's Turkish orchards, drip irrigation systems are the norm. These systems deliver water directly to each tree's roots, drop by drop, ensuring that not a single drop is wasted. This method not only conserves precious water in a region where every resource counts, but also helps produce figs that are plumper and more flavorful. Farmers now rely on advanced soil moisture sensors and real-time weather data, using tablets and smart devices to monitor conditions. This technology allows them to fine-tune irrigation schedules, giving each tree exactly the right amount of water it needs, preventing both drought stress and overwatering. Pruning is a crucial winter ritual. By carefully shaping the trees, farmers open up the canopy to sunlight and fresh air, reducing disease and encouraging healthy growth. Removing old or crowded branches means the tree can focus its energy on producing the best possible fruit in the coming season. Fertilizers, often organic and rich in phosphorus and potassium, are applied only after thorough soil testing. This ensures that the trees get exactly what they need, no more no less, helping to build strong roots and sweet, nutritious figs. On some farms, drones now fly above the orchards, scanning for signs of stress or nutrient deficiency. These high-tech helpers can even apply fertilizers and nutrients with pinpoint accuracy, reaching every corner of the grove. This is the essence of precision agriculture, where tradition meets innovation, and every tree is treated as an individual, receiving tailored care for optimal health and productivity. The result? Figs that are bigger, sweeter, and healthier than ever before, each one a testament to the care and expertise behind Turkish fig farming. It's a beautiful blend of old wisdom passed down through generations, and the latest technology shaping the future of agriculture. Turkish farmers don't just grow figs, they nurture them, treating each tree with patience and respect, as if it were part of the family. That's how they achieve world-class quality, year after year, producing figs that are celebrated and enjoyed around the globe. And soon, the most critical moment arrives, the harvest. Timing is everything, and only the most perfectly ripened figs are picked, ensuring the highest quality from orchard to table. Harvesting figs is a race against time and nature. Figs don't ripen after picking, they must be harvested at their peak. Farmers rely on color, touch, and even a droplet of sap to judge ripeness. Only hand-picking works. Machines would crush these delicate fruits. Workers start early, gently twisting ripe figs from the branches and placing them in shallow trays to avoid bruising. Harvest season runs from late July to September, with pickers returning every few days for perfectly ripe fruit. It's slow, careful work, honoring the fig's fragility. Each fig is handled with respect, from tree to basket. This attention to detail preserves the fruit's flavor and texture. The harvest is the culmination of a year's effort, but the journey is just beginning. Once picked, figs spoil fast, just 2 to 3 days at room temperature. The post-harvest process is a race to preserve freshness. Figs are quickly moved to shade, then loaded onto refrigerated trucks to cool them down. This cold chain slows decay and keeps figs at peak quality. At the processing facility, figs are sorted by high-tech machines using cameras and sensors. They're graded for size, color, and any blemishes. Only the best go to the fresh market. Others are set aside for drying or processing. This rapid, precise sorting ensures top quality for consumers worldwide. Every step is about protecting the fig's delicate nature. The next stage, preserving figs for year-round enjoyment. Most Turkish figs are dried for year-round use. Traditional sun-drying is still common. Figs are laid on racks in the sun, turned daily, and covered at night. This slow process concentrates sweetness and flavor. Modern producers use convection drying, hot air and controlled chambers for consistency and food safety. Freeze drying is rare but preserves nutrients exceptionally well. The goal, reduce moisture to prevent spoilage while keeping flavor and nutrition. Well-dried figs can retain up to 90% of their nutrients. Whether sun-dried or machine-dried, Turkish figs are a pantry staple worldwide. The final step, ensuring quality for the world's table. After drying, figs are cleaned, inspected, and sorted again for quality. They're shaped and packed to protect them from air and moisture, preserving freshness on their journey. Turkish exporters meet strict international food safety standards, testing for molds and ensuring traceability back to the orchard. Quality control is rigorous at every stage. Tradition and technology work hand in hand, from orchard to package. The Turkish fig's journey is a blend of ancient methods and modern science. Each fig is a bite of sunshine, history, and care. From a hidden flower to a global delicacy, the fig's story is one of partnership between nature, farmer, and the world. That's why Turkish figs are treasured everywhere, and that's the remarkable journey from tree to table.